Hello everyone, I hope you all have had a great Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Walk Through the Word. Today we're going to be talking about James 1, 9 through 18. And last video we talked about how trials grow us. But today James shifts gear completely and he clears something up. God may test you, but he doesn't tempt you. Let's check it out in James 1, 9 through 18. James 1, 9 through 18 says, "Believers in humble circumstances ought to take pride in their high position, but the rich should take pride in their humiliation, since they will pass away like a wild flower. When tempted, no one should say, 'God has tempted me,' for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. But each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desires and enticed. Then, after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin. And sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death. Don't be deceived, my dear brothers and sisters. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." Alright, James makes it real clear. Temptation doesn't come from God, it comes from inside of us. It comes from our nature. We're born into sin, it's our nature to sin, so we're born with it, and it's our own desire. God does not tempt us, we tempt ourselves in a way. It starts in the heart. It starts when our desires take the wheel, and if we don't check it, that desire turns into sin. And if we keep feeding it, that sin grows into something deadly. The enemy loves to tempt. Our flesh wants what it wants, but God gives good gifts, not traps. He's not out to trip you up, he's out to build you up. He's not out to trip you up, he's out to build you up. And I love that. James says God doesn't change. He's not moody. He's not shifting. Depending on how you're doing that day, he's consistent, faithful, and always working for your good. His mood never changes. He is constantly a loving and merciful and graceful God. His mood about us never changes. He never regrets what he did for us on that cross because he loves us. How can we apply this to our real life? So how do we fight temptation? I have a whole video about it. It'll be linked in the description. But how do we fight temptation? First, recognize it early. Don't wait till sin is full grown. Kill it at the seed. Second, run to God instead of away from him. Temptation, it's a signal you should run away and you should run to God. Sometimes we feel shame even in the temptation phase. We've not even sinned yet, but we still feel shameful for some reason. And the enemy whispers, "You're already dirty." But temptation isn't a sin. What you do next matters. And third, remember who God is. He's the giver of every good and perfect gift. If it's not good, it's not from him. Temptation is not good, so therefore it's not from him. Don't say, "Oh, God's tempted me this season." No, God doesn't tempt. He may test, but he doesn't tempt. Here's today's challenge that I want you all to think about. Be honest. What temptation are you facing today? Don't sugarcoat it. Bring it into the light. Pray, "God, help me see the lie behind this temptation and help me trust that your way is better." Write that prayer down or say it out loud. There's power in naming the battle. When I named my struggle, when I told one of my best friends my struggle with a temptation, I felt freedom. If you don't have that best friend like I do, you have a best friend in Jesus Christ. That's it for day 2. Short, sweet, and simple. God does not tempt. If it's not good, it's not from God, because God is good. Every good and perfect gift is from God. Temptation is not good. Think of temptation like a pop-up ad. I saw this analogy the other day. Think of temptation as a pop-up ad. The sin is clicking the ad and going to the outside website. That's where the sin comes in. If you all enjoy this series, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And as always, if you have a video idea, leave it down in the comment section, and I will be sure to get around to that video idea. As always, thank you all for watching. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Turn on those post notifications because I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays and Sundays. That's the days I post, so you can wait on that video that day. Next video, James hits us with some wisdom about how we talk to people. being quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. That's what we're talking about in the next video. Make sure you leave a comment if you have any prayer requests, and I'll be sure to pray for those. As always, thanks for watching. God bless you, and never stop being a Jesus freak. See you on the next one.